Good morning, good afternoon and good evening from wherever you may be in the world, and welcome to the last Paddock Walk here at Gelleråsen. Only 2 Paddock Walks this weekend, but we have some amazing extra content coming for you. Fredrik, we've just had the 2 races here on the Saturday, not the Sunday, we raced on the Saturday. Well, what a race 2 we've seen. Race 1, Elias Adestam on pole position, also won it. Race 2, Linus Granfors from P4 got it, but a stellar defensive drive from Isaac Arvidsson, our sim driver. He started on the reverse grid pole position, and well, once one came past, the floodgates kind of opened.
But what a race. Second race, Dan. I'm still buzzing actually. We had overtakes on the last lap, in the last corner. It was super exciting. They were fighting all the race, long bumper to bumper, and this is what touring car racing is about.
Yeah.
It was really, really exciting. So we're happy to be in Sweden. We're happy to produce 2 good races. We're looking forward to the next one already. It can't come too soon, and let's find the drivers. It's going to be a long wait, but a short wait, only 1.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Let's find some of the drivers.
Still haven't gotten my go in the NXT Gen Cup test car. I will get that at some point in time.
We can see Ellis walking away. Obviously, Ellis cannot be happy with the weekend. He came here leading the championship with 30 points. He's second now in the standings after Linus Granfors. Had a puncture in race 1. And he drove well in race 2, finishing P8, but it's not enough to keep the points lead.
Yeah, well, he told me before race 1 that he was going to get his elbows out. Well, paid the price for that with a puncture in race 1. We don't know how, he doesn't know how. There is no sign of a puncture after contact, so it must have been either a slow puncture or some kind of debris on track. We don't know anyways. Not the weekend that he was hoping for. Also lost the championship lead to Linus Granfors, who won that second race. Yeah. He must be happy coming into the Swedish rounds and immediately making it count in the championship.
Yeah, and for us watching at home, it spices up the racing, spices up the action. So let's catch some of the podium guys. So we have one guy here, I can see him with his family, Theo Jernberg, finishing P3. He smells like champagne.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're on the podium. What a drive, finally a podium.
Yeah, thank you. It feels really good.
How was the race for you? Let's walk out into the sun.
It was good. Linus and Enzo overtook me in the beginning, and then I just tried to keep up with them and made a few overtakes, and then just tried to bring home the podium.
I mean, you're clearly fighting for the victories now and for the podium positions. Going into Knutstorp, it's a track where basically no one of our drivers have been before. Okay, it's a little bit more tricky and technical than Gelleråsen. Obviously, you're hoping to keep the form.
Probably very fun in these cars. I mean, not a whole lot of horsepower, so it will be really fun in the corners. I think it's a track that suits this car well, I guess. I don't know, but I assume so.
And push to pass, how did you use it in the race?
I don't remember how I used my first one, but then the second one I used on the last lap, and then almost overtook Linus, but then I felt like, because I had Elias in the back, and I didn't really want to risk anything, so I kind of let him through a bit, and then Elias had his last push to pass on the last straight, but luckily he didn't make it possible.
Well, congratulations to your first podium in the NXT Gen Cup, and we're looking forward to the next one.
Yeah.
Keep up the good job.
Thank you.
Supporting with Italvolt, your partner as well. Well done. And here we have a guy, he's happy. I talked to him after the race, and he said it felt like a victory, but he was second.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the victory wasn't far away in the end, the 10th. It was, Enzo, you weren't happy in race 1 with P3. Not a lot of drivers can say that, but you were happy with P2 in race 2.
Yeah, I'm not fully happy with the position, but the race I'm happy with. I think I did a very good race, and overall a good fight with Linus and Theo. Also, Isaac did an amazing job blocking us up, so yeah, it was really exciting to drive.
You saved push to pass in race 2 just like you did in race 1. Is that something that you'll be looking to do for the next events as well? Because it has worked for you.
Yeah, it has worked, but we will see. I can't say that.
So he can't tell us all his secrets, you know. He needs to keep them for himself. The other drivers are listening.
Yeah.
From watching the race from where we were, it looked like a go-kart race. Basically, you were swapping positions, and Linus managed to take you into turn 7 without using a push to pass. That gave him the chance to save one for the end. And going into Knutstorp, what's your expectations?
Yeah, just be up in the top and hope we can take some points on the leaders and get the first win is my goal. So I'm close now. So
You were definitely very close this time, yes. Good, well done.
thank you.
Well
thank
driven.
You.
It was exciting for us. Thanks
Yeah.
for putting on a good show.
Thank
Clearly 2 nice trophies this weekend. Second and a third.
Yes. And of course the beautiful sticker here.
Come and have a look at this sticker, because, I mean, retro Fredrik, as always, amazing. Well, I don't know if Fredrik is happy with it himself, but yeah, it looked great.
Yeah, I think so too.
There we go. Drivers are a fan of you, Fredrik.
I'm not sure they're a fan of me, but and so he obeyed the rules and put a sticker on the bonnet. I didn't say anything, but he said it's going to give him a victory, and it almost did.
It almost did.
So I let it be there.
Goodness me, he might have to keep that on for the next races as well.
Exactly. Should we walk over to Linus? We need to. The winner of the race.
Linus, winner of the race and leader of the championship now. So for Linus, a big weekend. Had kind of hopes as well that he would come out of this weekend leading the championship. Having a chat to all the other drivers. Gentlemen, we have to push you out of the way. We want to have a chat to our championship leader, Linus Granfors. Still wet from the champagne. You happy?
Yeah, of course. It's great to take victory here in Gelleråsen and also take over the championship lead.
You set this up at the Nürburgring with a really, really good weekend. First ever Grand Slam for the NXT Gen Cup. Leading the championship now, going into the last 2 rounds. Does that change anything for you?
Yeah, of course, feel great to not just trying to catch up to Ellis anymore and just try to do as many best races as possible.
What do you think is going to change instead of hunting, being the hunted?
Yeah, it's a bit more pressure, but yes, also feels great to be on top.
Yeah, I mean, 2 good races. Race 1 was getting up to that position. What happened in qualifying?
Yeah, I wasn't that fast in the last sector, but after looking at the data and everything, I managed to get some speed in the last sector in race 1.
All right, yeah. Linus, clearly, Fredrik, very happy.
Yeah, I mean, well done. What a race. I mean, we talked to some people watching the races, and people are super excited, and you managed to grab him on the last lap, out of the last corner. Stellar drive. We're looking forward to Knutstorp. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
There is
I
a
want to have
guy.
a chat to a driver.
There is a guy I want you to see before he walks away. I'm going to grab him.
Yes, grab him.
So I'll run away. Again, Frank, our cameraman, I'm sorry. You will follow.
And I'll have to follow as well. Goodness me.
Head up. I finally caught up to him. I had to run very, very fast, Dan. Kent Elin.
Hello there.
Hello.
Really good race today. This was the best one. The last one today was the best one. I'm really, really happy to everything went so well.
So for the people watching at home who don't know who you are, just quickly, who are you? How are you involved in this?
My name is Kent Olin, and I'm glad to be involved in this racing team and also in the cup. I have been working in racing in my whole life, Olin shock absorbers, but this is really fun to finish up my end of my career together with this guy and this guy, but running the team and also be involved in it all. Fredrik have done a great job, and I'm just a sleeping partner.
So Kent is one of the guys making this possible, and obviously we wanted, with the concept, we wanted to create good racing, and we wanted to help new drivers coming into the sport.
Yes.
And with the race today,
I mean, everybody who is around and looked at it, they said it's the best over for the whole day.
Yeah.
So we really have reached the goal to doing something. And to see those young guys driving, I mean hard, but also with full respect, that is amazing. Some of them is going to go really long way up in the career in racing, I'm rather sure.
this is what we want.
Yes.
Thanks for supporting. Thanks for
Thank
making
you.
it possible.
Thank you.
And have a nice drive home.
Thank you very much.
And we see you at Knutstorp in 2 weeks' time.
No, not Knuts, I'm sorry, Mantorp.
Okay.
I have some work I need to do in
Okay.
that time.
He needs to work, Dan.
Yes.
We all do.
Are you sure? Thank you, Kent. See you next time. So Kent is obviously an important person. For those of you who know motorsport, Öhlins shock absorbers are producing shock absorbers for everything from NXT Gen Cup to Formula 1 to Formula E. They are a crucial part of motorsport, MotoGP and so on. We actually have a guy standing here. I need to ask him as well.
Yeah.
This guy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be on camera. Bert Sjölander, you have renovated, built and set up all of these shock absorbers.
The front ones anyway.
All of the front ones then?
All of the front ones, yes.
And now you've seen the end result of your work and our work. What's your impressions?
Very, very high. Very, very good racing. It looks really nice around here. I'm very impressed. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You've done a good job with the dampers, so thank you for that. Nice to have you here. We wanted to show the people at home the faces of the people who made it possible. Yeah. Thank you,
That's
Bert.
one.
So, Dan, you said you had someone you wanted to talk to? Or?
I mean, Katie Turner.
We need
she's
to
been
talk to
improving
Katie.
massively this weekend. She's gone into the tent, apparently. Oh, there she is. She's behind. I almost missed her. Katie. Well, our biggest improver this weekend, really.
Yeah.
Katie, how was your weekend?
Well, not too bad. It went okay in the practice. Race 1 was good. Bit disappointed with race 2, but I'm glad I finished it, didn't DNF. It was a pretty clean race from everyone, so not too bad. Not too bad overall.
There we go. Driving the Arses car for next weekend. She got a present as well from the Arses crew. How do you like it?
Oh, it's nice. Favourite colour, so it'd be good. I'll be wearing it next weekend.
She drove the Hex's car before. A
Yeah.
great car. She
Yeah.
drives the Arses car. A great car. She has something with great cars. One last question for me, then we can go over to Fredrik.
Okay.
We had 2 practice sessions this weekend. How far has that helped you?
Well, practice 1 really helped. Binned it in practice 2 fairly early on. But I think it was helpful because if there wasn't a practice 2, I would have binned it in qualifying. So I'm happy that we had 2 practice sessions this weekend.
And for those of you who don't know, so Katie's actually, you took your racing license here at this racetrack. You're a member of the club here and you're actually racing for this club here at Gelleråsen.
Yeah.
Are you happy about that, racing for them?
Yeah, it's a nice track. The staff at the circuit are lovely. It was really nice to meet them and see them again this weekend. So, great track. I really like it.
And Katie's engineer, Matthew, he comes from the UK as well, just like you do. And Katie said to me that he's by far the best engineer out there.
Oh, yeah.
How much has he helped you to improve?
I think I would have quit if it wasn't for Matthew. He's really helped me. He's a great engineer. He always gives the best advice. So I'm really thankful to have him as my engineer.
That's nice. Nice to hear. Well done, Katie. Well done on your improvements. We're looking forward to Knutstorp to see you improve even more.
I'm very much looking forward to it. So it'll be fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dan, how do we wrap this weekend up?
I don't want to wrap it up, Fredrik.
No, let's
I don't
stay.
want to wrap it up. 2 weeks in between this and Knutstorp, it feels way too long, really. In the meantime, though, keep up to date with all our social media channels, Instagram, YouTube. We'll be posting more than enough. Well, Fredrik, the sun has been shining all weekend. We've been blessed with the weather. We've been blessed with the racing. Amazing races we have seen. Fredrik, I mean, what more is there to say? Because, I mean,
I don't want it to end.
Yeah.
I just want it to be Knutstorp now.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. Thanks everyone for watching. We are really happy about the weekend. We're looking forward to the next one and stay safe. See you then.